Got the sun on my shoulders and a 20 in my pocket. Not a cloud in the sky. My problems, they ain't stopping. This morning from moving on, just the way it is. 'Cause right now all I need is a cold one in my fist. It's been a while since I've had to just let loose. Sometimes all I need is a little nothing to do. Ain't that a drink? Ain't that a smoke? Ain't that a high? Another antidote. Fill her up to the brim. Waste away the day, just soaking it in. I'm forgetting all the things that tomorrow's gonna bring. Ain't that a dream? I'll clear my mind, sip out of time on this bank. Watching the bobber on my line finally start to sink. As the last drop of beer finally hits my lips. I got another cold one to empty out again. Ain't that a drink? Ain't that a smoke? Ain't that a high? Another antidote. Fill her up to the brim. Waste away the day, just soaking it in. I'm forgetting all the things that tomorrow's gonna bring. Ain't that a dream? We only get one life in a million ways of living, and the way it is right now is damn sure worth living. Ain't that a drink? Ain't that a smoke? Ain't that a high? Another antidote. Fill her up to the brim. Waste away the day, just soaking it in. I'm forgetting all the things that tomorrow's gonna bring. Ain't that a dream? Ain't that a dream? Oh yeah. Ain't that a dream?
All right, welcome into episode number 3 of Live and Unscripted with Boston Chris. That is me. And you've been listening to Ain't That a Drink, the brand new single from Ronnie Bowen, who is my special guest here for episode number 3 of this show. Guys, I got to tell you, man, I've been friends with Ronnie's promoter, Dylan Steen, for a decade now. And if Dylan Steen believes in somebody, then you can bet your bottom dollar that I believe in them too. Because Dylan does not back a losing horse. Let's just put it that way right now. So if you're looking for good music, Dylan Steen has all of the artists that are putting it out there. And so when I heard about Ronnie Bowen and I saw that Dylan was working with him and it's a new artist to me, I was very excited about possibly getting Ronnie on our show. And here we are. It is happening today with Ronnie Bowen for the very first time. He is waiting backstage. And we're going to chat with him right now. It's completely unscripted. I don't know what I'm going to ask him, but we're going to figure it out as we go, as you know. Here we go. You ready? Guys, look at all the rhyming I just did. I don't know what's happening. Let's go figure it out. Ronnie, my dude, welcome to Live and Unscripted with Boston Chris. How are you today, man?
Good. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing all right. So Ronnie dressed up for the occasion. He's got his Boston Red Sox hat on.
Yes.
It's always good to get in good with the host, right?
Heck yeah. You know, I mean, luckily I already had the hat because I love the B on it.
Yeah.
For Bowen.
Come on, we know you went out of your way, ordered it online, and it just got in today. Nah, probably not.
I know. You know, I've been to Boston one time.
How was that?
Before.
Was that fun?
It was cold, and we played a show on Monday, so
Oh.
it wasn't a really good day to play a show.
So
But
it was for a show then.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you said it was cold, so it could have been anywhere between August and March.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we went up to New Hampshire and had like 30 lobsters in a bag, freaking brought from the
Yeah.
from a ship that just came in,
Hmm.
and just ate it right there. It was awesome.
Yeah, there's a place in Boston, right on Boston Harbor. It's called Legal Seafood, and their motto is what you're eating today was swimming in the bay yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
and,
that.
and it's no BS either. Like literally, the restaurant is on the harbor, and they have a dock and behind the restaurant where the boats will drive up and drop off their
Oh,
daily catch and all that. Yeah.
that's so awesome.
So
That's
like
so
you're
cool.
eating at that restaurant as they're pulling in and dropping off there. It's pretty dope, guys. It's
Hey,
unscripted.
I'm all about that.
We don't know where this is going. I got to talk about the single, man. Ain't that a drink? This is the current single that you guys are working. Is this your debut song for Texas?
Yes, yes, for Texas country music. Yeah, this is well. I have a song that I put out with an artist called Baby Bash.
Okay,
I don't know. Do you know who Baby Bash is?
I do not.
He's the dude that did that. The sugar, he gets so
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Sugar, he gets. And so
Okay.
he has a lot of cool like club bangers, like "Got Your Body Moving Like a Cyclone." And
Yeah.
his songs with T-Pain and all these guys. And I met him randomly doing an event with my rock reggae band, and I do all kinds of music, and I was playing with that band, and we were playing a go-kart place, and he was the special guy there. And anyways, I met him. We did music together for a really long time.
Wow.
I've done like 5 songs with him, and I have all these songs with all these hip-hop artists singing the hooks of them, and like Paul Wall and
Yeah.
Bun B and Afro Man.
Sure.
And so when I was doing that, Baby Bash was, he knows my Texas roots, and he knows, my family, where my dad was a rancher roper, and he was like, man, why don't you ever do country music? And I was like, I just haven't tried it yet. I mean, I've written a lot of country songs, I just have, my band that's kind of different than the genre that my band does. So that would kind of, mess
So
that
how
up.
long have you been performing in this band?
I've been doing music since 2010.
Wow. Okay. So you're not a new artist at all.
No, no, I know. I'm just new to Texas country.
Yeah. So
It's
did you grow up in Texas, or like what does that
Yeah,
look like for you?
I was born in Victoria,
Okay.
Texas, and then I grew up in Sugarland, and then moved to Conroe, and then moved to Austin, and so I've just been a little, southern Texas.
So I imagine
Yeah.
country music is on the peripheral. So how do you end up in all these other genres, the rock and the reggae and all of these other vibes?
I guess I got into skateboarding.
Okay.
I skateboarding, and my dad actually passed when I was young, so we moved from the country to the city,
Okay.
and so I met all these people, and we started liking all kinds of music, and just brought me to like Sublime. I love Sublime,
Yeah.
and they actually called Sublime Tex, or not Sublime, Bradley Knoll.
Yeah.
They called him Tex because he loved Texas so much, and they recorded down here in Texas.
Yeah.
And actually one of the studios I recorded at my album in, and so it was a really cool full circle moment when I'm recording my literally the biggest album that I've ever done, and the most production behind it, the coolest studio musicians I've ever brought in. I've never brought in studio musicians, and it's so amazing, and it's
Yeah.
such a different thing. I mean, I brought in Reckless Kelly and Sean
Wow.
Giddings from the Pat Green
Yeah.
Band.
Yeah.
And I mean, Jeff Queen and Jay Naz from Reckless Kelly.
And that's on this the Texas record, right? The country,
Yes.
the country stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, what's the transition look like for you as an artist when you're in a performance band, you're doing other genres other than country, but then transition into the Texas country? Because I'm going to tell you something, man. I've been friends with Dylan Steen a long time, and when he's your promoter, like when he backs a song, he believes in that song. He doesn't do it just because you're paying him or because he likes you as a person. It's because he believes in the music. So I know wholeheartedly you're the real deal without ever having heard you. So what's that transition look like for you going from one to the next? Is it a little bit nerve-wracking for you?
It was nerve-wracking until I went to the T3R Awards.
Yeah.
And when I went over there, I went to the awards in Arlington, and with my manager Collins Johnson, and I met so many people in the industry. So many different artists. Actually, I'm friends with a few of the artists, and that's actually how I found my band, my live performing band that I'm performing with on June 19th at Buck's Backyard.
Okay.
For this, but so anyways, when I met everybody, I just I thought it'd be a hard crowd to get in with, and once I met them, I was like, oh yeah, these are my people. Anyways, I know these people. These are the people I grew up with, and so I'm like, what's up? I ended up going up to the after party stage and asking the sound guy. I was like, hey man, who's playing tonight? And they said it's Plug and Play. And I was like, oh really? So I ran and grabbed my guitar from the hotel.
And you're talking about the after party there?
Yeah, not the hotel party.
Okay.
But the little side
room,
Yeah. And were you there?
I wasn't there for that, no, but I was there for the awards. Where they had
the day before.
No, was it the day before that? Because I remember there being the TRRRs, and then they had like a after party like in the room next to where the awards was, and we couldn't stay for that. But like that room that was next to where the awards was held was also where they did like the media thing before the awards. So like I was part of the media thing prior to the show.
Oh, okay, awesome. So you were there Monday or Sunday?
I think we were there for the Monday. The Sunday was the Future Faces thing, right?
Yes. Okay. So I was playing with Stoney LaRue and Peyton Howie.
Oh my gosh!
At where was it called? Round Mountain Cider Mill.
Okay.
And on Sunday, and so I rushed over to Arlington the next day. So I was there on Monday.
Okay.
And so, I guess I didn't know that that they had this little side stage. I had no clue about any of it.
Yeah.
But I'm just walking around asking questions and talking to people, and I ended up bringing my guitar down. And by the time I brought my guitar down, there was probably 5 or 6 people that had already signed up to play. Some had their own guitar, but most didn't. So I ended up giving my guitar to everybody that was playing.
Yeah.
And I let everyone play my guitar. That's how I ended up meeting everybody and started talking to people, and they're like, hey man, I like you, dude. And it was just, I felt very welcomed in. And
that sounds like Texas country to me, man. Yeah, just very welcoming. And dude, you don't have to look a certain way, you don't have to dress a certain way, right? You don't have to sound a certain way. Like everybody's so open armed in the industry here in Texas. I think that's what kind of makes it a little bit different than Nashville. It's a little less competitive, I think. For sure. Tell us about the first single though. It's out right now. It's doing incredibly well. It's charting. It's climbing the charts quick. Tell us a little bit about the song, man.
Well, it's called Ain't That a Drink, and that's actually the title track to the album. I'm going to be dropping a few more songs here soon, and hopefully, I don't know. We're kind of going around it, but we might be dropping a single with the album, or we might just be dropping a few more singles. But either way, it's the title track to the album, and to me, it's the perfect title track because everything is an "Ain't That a Drink" moment. And I actually went through a breakup, and when I wrote this album, and so a lot of those songs are, the songs "Give Up Loving You" and "Finding Myself," "Finding Yourself," and "Same Gone," and "Whatever I Got Left." And so I have all these, things, and I'm like, and then I wrote "Ain't That a Drink," which is a little bit more positive, a little bit more uplifting. And I was like, because when we're writing those songs, I was like, we're writing another one probably. We're going to write another one, and I'm like, I'm with my buddy Gunnar Latham, who I wrote that song with.
Incredible, dude. Incredible artist. Yeah.
He is awesome. He's a great guy. He's super good at writing. He's very fast. I mean, so fast. And so when we were writing together, we're just talking about everything and life and girls, and we're like, hey, ain't that a drink? Like, ain't that some? I don't know. Can you cuss on here or not?
Absolutely. It's your show.
Okay,
man.
cool.
Yeah.
We've done. I've done all these radio. I've been on a radio tour, so I've kind of gotten myself.
I understand, man. That's not us, dude.
I'm PG'd up, but no, it's like an ain't that some shit, and so ain't that a drink? And that's the thing. It's the sun will shine, the day will keep going. Stop worrying about that shit and move on. Pop a cold one up and have fun. Just look at the bright side of life.
Man, how's the writing for you different between country music now and prior? I'm assuming you were writing for the band and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do you find that you're able to be a little more vulnerable with the lyrics and stuff like that? A little more life experience involved in it?
Oh man, I don't really have. I don't know if you can hear too much of an accent. For me, I don't know at all. But when I sing and I'm really envisioning how my whole family grew up and the songs that I'm singing, and when I'm hearing these songs, I'm like, man, it just makes it so much more vulnerable when you're singing country music, and it's almost like you can get by, singing country music. Because if you're singing that same thing like a pop, say you take, you're singing a pop version of the song, you kind of sound like a wuss, kind of just like you're like, yeah. But then when you sing it in a country song, you're like, you're a good old boy, just pouring out his heart, and it just changes it. So it makes it so cool to write what I truly feel.
Does that change your live show as well? I imagine it does, right?
My live show is actually pretty rockin'. Yeah, I like to rock it out. I mean, we have some really cool songs on this album I have some songs that fit the ain't that a drink style, but we go into some real southern drop.
So the prior influences are seeping into the country music as well. Then that's good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just really fun, man. It's really fun to have this outlet and this new future path that I'm taking full on. And I think this is what I'm designed to do. And I'm a songwriter first, if anything, singer-songwriter. And I'm born and raised in Texas. I represent Texas. I always have represented Texas. And so I'm like, Texas country, here we come. Let's go.
So 2010, you started at 16 years. When did songwriting kind of come into your peripheral? Because I imagine that didn't happen right away.
No, it probably happened a few years before that. Even before 2010, I was writing and formatting that band. And then 2010, we kind of solidified, made our accounts and website, and started playing a lot of live shows. But we were playing house parties, and I was making up songs on the spot and jamming out, doing. And the funny thing is, I really never got into that many covers. A lot of artists start off as cover artists. And
well, I'm glad for that because it shows in your originality now, for sure. And
I literally started just picking up the guitar and writing what I wanted to write. And I never learned to cover. I know covers now. I know some now, but and when I do learn to cover, it opens my mind. I'm like, oh, okay. I can
let me ask you this, man. This radio tour that you're on, how often is one of the first three questions, are you related to Wade?
Every time. It is. It's so funny too because they literally everyone starts with that same way too.
It just dawned on me that you have the same last name, and never even entered my brain until just now.
Oh, it was funny because do you know who Eric Raines is?
Sort of, yeah. He's like a DJ, yeah.
Yeah, and so they, Bob is his co-host, and he was like, "Oh, I see what you did there, like Ronnie Dunn and Wade Bowen." I'm like, no, That's just what my name is.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't do anything.
You just never know. So you're essentially doing the 21st century thing, putting out these singles one at a time to try to get people excited about the record, which is the right way of doing things nowadays. I think because people's attention spans just need it to be that way. I think that if you put out a record first and only the record, then everybody's done with it in a week and they're on to the next. But if you're releasing stuff every 6 to 8 weeks, now they want that collection to be there for their playlist at the end of it all. I think it's very much the smarter way to go, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. And you can go. So what I'm doing, and what I would like to do, what I'm going to do, probably on my next album, because I can do my actual model that I want to do. But right now, I do think I need to put out a little bit more songs, just so people have, right now. But so hopefully I can drop 2 maybe, or and if I get this feature that I'm looking for, I don't, then I might use that to project the whole album.
Yeah.
So, and but anyways, like what my normal model is in my mind, you have a single, and then you make T-shirts and you make a tour around it. Ain't That a Drink tour?
I agree.
And you drive around everywhere, and everyone gets to hear that song, but they also get to hear every other song that you haven't released. And so the real people, the real fans that are at the shows, I guess I can't say the real fans, because the people that go out though, and I applaud them, and I appreciate everybody that comes to the shows, because I know how hard it is to go to a show.
Yeah.
Myself, I mean, I'm like, dude, man, I missed some awesome shows the other day. I had free tickets and I missed.
That's the worst, man. Yeah, I hate that. Like, I'm blessed to have free tickets to a lot of shows, and man, even when you have free tickets, you still have to have the time available, right? It's just like, dude, adulting sucks, bro. Like, it just sucks.
Oh yeah,
so
I had a 5-year-old son, and stepkids went to the orthodontist this morning, and took out the trash just now. Just just normal.
It's so funny, right? Like, people don't even realize, man, like, here's a guy that has songs on the radio. They don't even know. Like, they could hear it. Like, I deliver DoorDash for a living, right? And so, like, I make a lot of money delivering food. I do really, really well. But, like, I'm always thinking, like, man, I'm waiting for food here at McDonald's, and 30 minutes ago I was chatting with frickin', Grammy Award winning so-and-so, you know what I mean? Like, these people don't even realize how cool it is to be me right now,
and that's, and that's really, that's what humbles you, and that's what, like, I'm excited for, when as the song grows and grows, like, that's why I'm such a big fan of Post Malone.
Yeah.
I see that guy, and I'm like, man, he's so humble and nice to his fans, and that's something honorable. And,
I love his feature on Taylor's album that he helped write, and the Fortnite song. I love his feature on that song.
Oh yeah, the kids are in there playing Fortnite right now.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try something new. This, again, completely unscripted, so I don't know where we're headed, but bear with me, Ronnie. Okay, this might be fun. So I have a bunch of segments that I do on our pre-recorded show, and I'm gonna bring one of those segments over here tonight. So this is the first time I'm doing this. So I have 7 different segments that we do. I'm going to let you choose one between the numbers 1 and 7. Give me a number between 1 and 7.
Let's do 7. Lucky 7.
Okay. Number 7 is called One Artist. So who is one artist besides yourself that you wish the entire world knew about?
One artist besides myself that I wish everybody knew about. Man, I guess I would have to say, could it be a band?
Could be anybody, yeah. A band is an artist.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have to go back to Reckless Kelly, because I love those guys, and when I saw them live, it blew me away, and they really are amazing artists that I'm like, I think more people need to know.
Very unheralded, and they are, in my book, legendary Texas artists, in my opinion.
Yes, yeah.
Just the Braun brothers are incredible. Awesome songwriters as well.
Yes, they
are. Yeah. Anyway, man, we've got Ronnie Bowen here. The new single is called Ain't That a Drink. I hope you guys will request that to all of your radio stations. Stream the hell out of it. Even when the life of the single is over, keep that in your playlist. And it is forever in our Songs of the Day playlist, which it made that the other day. I think or it either made it the other day or it's coming up in a couple of days. Either one. I don't remember which, but maybe I just gave away the secret to that. I don't know. But
how do I find this? How do I find this playlist?
It's on it's on both YouTube and Spotify under my channel, the Boston Chris Show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
so and I have one for each year. So we've been doing a song of the day for over 700 days now, and have not missed a day. So I split them up into years. So when 2027 comes, I'll have a fourth playlist and so on and so forth. But guys,
awesome.
the website is RonnieBowenmusic.com. That is BOWEN for those of you that can't see this. Perhaps you're listening to it. RonnieBowenmusic.com. Make sure you're following along there. He's got all of his social medias listed there. The Instagram is Ronnie_Bowen with the O's as zeros.
Yes.
The YouTube is Ronnie Bowen Music. The Facebook is Ronnie.Bowen.14. And of course, you can stream the new single on all streaming platforms. Make sure you're going to the website for new shows, which I understand will be listed there whenever they pop up. And Ronnie,
yes.
I appreciate you doing this, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, Chris, man, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, man, you have a good rest of your day. Whenever you have new stuff, hit me up. We'll have you back on.
Heck yeah, man. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, have a good one, dude.
Hey, you too, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Rock on.
All right, guys, that was Ronnie Bowen. He of the brand new single, which is absolutely trailblazing up the charts. It's called Ain't That a Drink, the first single of the upcoming album of the same title, Ain't That a Drink. So you guys make sure you're following along with this young man. I'll tell you what, the fact that this is so unscripted is so fun, because I didn't know that much about Ronnie. I didn't know that he was a veteran. I thought he was really a new artist. So to hear that he's been at this since 2010 in a different genre, the fact that he's performed with Baby Bash and in the hip-hop world and being a feature in songs in the hip-hop world, that is super intriguing to me. And that's what's really going to be cool about this platform, this format going forward. I am not doing any research on any of these artists. Now, some of these artists are going to be folks that I know and have relationships with prior to them being on the show. But a lot of them are going to be like tonight, where I've never met Ronnie, and I have never met Billy from the Soul Circus Cowboys earlier tonight. And that really is what makes this show special. And I hope you guys will bookmark it every single Tuesday at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central. We will have two different special guests, two different live shows on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We are located at the Boston Chris Show on all three of those platforms. I hope you guys will follow along. Our guests for the pre-recorded podcast this week are episode 183 releases on Friday with non-binary country music star Adeem the Artist is my guest this Friday. And Saturday, the most unique voice in all of East Texas, episode 184 with my buddy Meredith Crawford. That is our episodes for this weekend. We just keep them coming, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week for episode 4 of Live and Unscripted.